Hi, I'm Bob Gimlin. I was alerted to a clip that recently aired on some of the big top 5 channels. The clip is from 2005 and was recorded in Mission, Oregon, on the outskirts of the Umatilla Reservation and National Forest. The file I'm using doesn't have any enhancements or commentary, though I did cut a few of the longer pauses to save some time. It's about 3 minutes. Here it is.
January 21st, about 11 p.m. I'm a couple hundred feet from my house, and you hear it going off in the background right now. Kind of sounds weird. Kind of sounds doggish, hyena-ish, but you can hear it going off in the background right now. It's really kind of strange, just to say the least. It's been going off for about 15-20 minutes so far by the fire station. And it's pretty crazy, so if you can listen, that'd be crazy. Hold on. I mean, that almost sounds like laughter. It's actually gotten closer since it started. It's probably only 200 feet, 300 feet from me right now. I don't know what it is or what that is going off right there. You can hear it. I mean, I've seen foxes and coyotes around here for a long time, and I'm not sure why, if foxes and coyotes have been around here that long, why we wouldn't have heard them before. And all of a sudden, since November, things have been just going crazy around our community. Pretty sure my friend who's doing a documentary on Bigfoot will enjoy this footage. I think that was a gunshot. Somebody just shot over into the woods. So I really don't know what that was. I'm pretty sure somebody was shooting a 22 or something into the swamp. It's pretty much stopped in the last minute.
I don't know what this is. Sometimes it helps to look at such things objectively. Forget what you're listening to and why. It almost sounds avian in origin to me. This is a flicker. And then this is a kookaburra, which only lives in Australia. Of course, the only birds in the Pacific Northwest that would be calling at night are owls. And then potentially a few game birds. And none of those can really be mistaken for this. If you're ever alone in the woods, and you hear the ghastly hymn of death incarnate, this is a likely list of contenders. This is an elk. Then these next screams are attributed to a mountain lion. But of course, animals do weird things. So we must keep in mind that animals make vocalizations other than the ones they are known for. I don't think the audio produced in the clip is of a bobcat. Bobcats are quieter than most cats, likely because they are less territorial, and they are often ganged up on by Coyote to either steal their kill or gain a competitive hunting advantage. Most vocalizations you'll hear from bobcats are more grunt-type noises.
So, we'll see how this release goes.
I don't think this is a bird, nor do I think it's an elk. And it could be a cougar, though I don't think it is. And it certainly isn't a bobcat. But what about coyotes? I am well acquainted with coyote calls, and they can certainly make strange noises. And to be totally clear, I think it is fair to acknowledge that a coyote could make this noise. I don't think I've ever heard a single coyote. Nor have I ever heard a coyote so consistently produce the same noise. If the subject of the clip were a coyote, there should be other individuals responding, and an occasional growl or whimper to give away its canine origin. And that's the same reason I don't think it is a wolf. You'd hear a response. Or failing that, you'd hear some vocal variation, other than that one monotonous scream. And then after that gunshot. That is not the whine or whimper of a coyote, in my opinion. Coyote and wolf vocalize as a means of internal communication. They are communicating with their own species, be it a member of their pack or of a different pack. I think whatever was screaming into that night was practicing external communication. It was communicating with something other than its own. And more than likely, it was communicating with the people who saw the need to try and repel it with gunfire. Many people have claimed that these screams originate from a fox, and nothing more. Female foxes or vixens have a very distinct call, often referred to as a vixen scream. I also couldn't help but notice some circumstantial support for the fox claim.
January 21st, about 11 p.m.
Fox give birth in March or April. With a 60-day gestation period, they should probably be mating in late January or early February. Even so, I am confident that these screams cannot be attributed to a fox. I have compiled 4 different amateur recorded vixen screams, all captured by cell phones just like in the clip. These are 4 separate uploads from different foxes. 3 are from the US and 1 is from Canada, and they all sound remarkably similar. And they sound remarkably unlike the screams. I'm not certain what made these screams, but I'm fairly certain what didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, and this clip is merely the mating call of the common northwest cackling pine badger. Ambiguous sounds in the night are just that. But the forest systems of the Umatilla Reserves, and particularly the Blue Mountains to the north, are long-standing hot spots of peculiarity. It's where Paul Freeman took some reasonably compelling footage in the 90s. Freeman also collected tracks that, unbeknownst to him, contained dermal ridges that have been analyzed by Jeff Meldrum, an anthropologist at Idaho State University, who concludes that the likelihoods of the prints being fabrications is near non-existent, taking the foot movement and skin ridge detail into consideration. They must have some weird foxes out in the northwest. Anyway, like the video, subscribe for more content, take a look at the comments section to see how you can support, and as always, thanks an awful lot for listening.